And we are back. Hello, game 2 of Katarina Wine Mixer versus Biscuit Force 5, and it's apparently Pick Ban already started. So let me just quickly get to Pick Ban. I need to hurry up. There it goes. Nope, that's not it there. Okay, let's see. Let's see what some of the bands already. Pick Ban's already started. They need to hurry up. So let's see. So Twitch and Caitlyn ban coming in from Biscuit Force 5 and Katarina Wine Mixer banning out the Necro guys Renekton and Rob's Morgana, as Rob had a really standout performance on that Morgana, and the Twisted Fate still banned from Biscuit Force 5. Don't know what that's about. And then the last band coming out from Katarina Wine Mixer is that Mordekaiser.
Well, all I can say is I have chocolate cookie dough ice cream. So.
Anyways, Biscuit Force 5 first picking that Tarek, taking that comfort pick away from Mr. Matt 2707, and then we see the Amumu first pick from Katarina Wine Mixers. Is that the Amumu first pick? Yeah, it is the first Amumu first pick, securing that for ADX Prodigy, which I don't know about a first pick Amumu, just because Amumu does have a lot of early game weaknesses that can be exploited by farm heavy junglers. So I'm not quite sure about the early pick Amumu there, but we see the Malphite on the second pick, which is going to be very helpful, I think, against Biscuit Force 5. So we'll see.
Well, it all depends on what Biscuit Force 5 chooses to pick. As you know, I really like the Malphite pick.
I especially like it with the Amumu. It's gonna help out with the late game team fights, even if Amumu might get behind, depending on the jungle matchup that Happy by 3 picks up.
Well, and it's also true that Malphite is the type of champion that can get behind and still be extremely useful in a game.
Because of that Unstoppable Force? Is that what it's called? You're the Malphite expert. You know the ability names, right?
I don't look at the name of the skills. I just know it's R.
Look what? I know the ability. I don't know
what the Q is called. It's called Roly Thingy. Roly Thingy is a technical term. Actually, it's called
Seismic Charge.
Yeah, Unstoppable Force. I don't pay attention to that.
I pay attention to ability names on champions I play. I'm just kidding. I don't really care.
I do not. I don't even know what Anivia's ability names are called. And I've literally been playing her since season 1. I'm not shitting.
For shame. Anyways,
why? I don't need to know the names of the abilities to play the champions.
Anyways, the Katarina Wine Mixer picks up that Jinx. I really like the Jinx pick up, especially with this particular team comp, with that AoE damage coming in from Fishbones. So especially with the Malphite ulti and the Amumu ulti, it's going to be really helpful against Biscuit Force 5. And then we see the Kled, Tarek, and the Sivir pickup, which is going to be a really good go button from Biscuit Force 5. Just not from the side. Now, Biscuit Hat can't do the go button because that's not Tarek, but we see the Juani band and the Warwick band coming in from Katarina Wine Mixers. And then a Thresh and an Akali band coming in from Biscuit Force 5. Don't want Jingo Unchained back on that Akali. Don't want assassination on that Jinx. Especially because Jinx doesn't have as much of a self-peel as Ashe does with the Frost passive. So
I like the Kled pick into Malphite. Despite what the casters of last night's game said, Kled right now is, at least on U.GG, is a counter pick for Malphite. And also, I personally, whether I'm playing Malphite or any other top laner, I don't like playing against Kled. So.
And then we see the Leona pickup coming in from Biscuit Force 5. Wait. Tarek is already...
Is that correct?
Tarek? Yeah, that is correct, apparently. Is that... Wait. No, it's not Tarek Jungle. It's not Tarek Jungle.
Oh my god.
Happy by 3 is pulling off the Tarek Jungle. I know this because he's been trying this in normal games. Oh no. I'm so excited. Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
spicy.
god.
That
This is
is.
going to be such a clown fiesta.
And
I
then
love it.
we see the Yasuo pick up from Jingo Unchained. This is so spicy.
Can we talk for a second about the amount of go buttons that Biscuit Force 5 has?
Especially with Nico's
I,
Glacial
I,
Augment,
I really think
Sivers
that
on Hunt.
all 5 of them have some sort of go button. Whether it's Leona hitting a multi-person stun, Kled and Sivers Speedy Boy stuff, Nico's massive ultimate stun, and Tarek's ability to just send everyone with a giant shield. I'm just amazed by this.
Sorry, I'm
That
sending
being
ours. Sorry, go
That's
ahead.
fine. That being said, I also like the team comp on Katarina what's it called? Katarina Wine Mixer, because the only they have a lot of go buttons as well as a lot of ability to lock down one or more people. Some really impressive damage out of the Yasuo in the Jinx. The only thing I really don't like about their team is that, with the exception of Malphite, depending on how he builds, they don't have that much AP damage. Well, and Amumu too, I guess. So maybe I take that back.
I actually, in this draft, I personally, as much as I love the spicy Tarek jungle pick, it's so spicy, by the way. I think I still have to give this pick ban draft to Katarina Wine Mixers here.
So what's the clear like on a Tarek jungle?
It's not bad just because of the stunt, the sustain that he has with with this Q, as well as the Bastion. So I forgot the Q's name.
But
Just the
is
Q.
it like speedy? Is it slow? I mean,
It's slow, but it's healthy. It's just slow
interesting.
because of the Starlight's touch as well as the Bastion, just giving him a lot of shields and heals. Especially if he starts red buff, he has a little bit more sustain.
Okay,
So
hear me out. I'm 100%. This is not going to happen. I'm 100%. What I'm about to say is not going to happen. However, in my head canon, imagine a Tarek Leona bot lane with a Nico jungle.
I mean, it's possible, I guess.
I'm not saying it's good. Okay, that's interesting. It's
Um,
not going to happen in this game. I'm just like imagining it.
Okay.
Anyway. I wonder if they did the Tarek jungle just to pick the Tarek away from Katarina Wine Mixer.
Yeah, happens, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Why did we
something about clients.
Rob or somebody? Oh, OG Juice Man at client failed apparently.
That is quite unlucky. Anyways, let's get back onto the pick ban once again. We still are. Getting in that fast typing for my new job tomorrow. Ha ha ha. Anyways, let's get this show on the road.
Well, I'm probably gonna win fantasy football this week. That's something.
All right, do you want to do a PvP this game so I can sit back a little bit? I can analyze still.
Sure.
Great, fabulous, because my voice is tired, and I still have 2 more games to cast after this, so...
Yeah, I have to go to the grocery store. looking to do a late night pick. I was gonna go to grocery store, and then y'all were like, "Oh, we need someone else to help the cast." I was like, "Well, I just need a grocery shop and what do you call it? Meal prepping. That's what I have to do. Meal prepping. Yay, meal prep.
Free meal prep.
So anyway, my voice is fine. I just have to teach tomorrow all day.
And then, okay, let's see. The classic Renekton band. Renekton is my perma solo queue band. Whenever I play top lane, I hate that champion with a burning passion. Yours what?
Mine is Mordekaiser.
Yeah, Mordekaiser's annoying, I guess, but at least I can kite him away.
I mean, I'm probably okay against Mordekaiser, but I played against Mordekaiser in a ranked flex earlier today as Nivea. He was mid. That was interesting. He decided to ult me under my tower and then tried to go in for the kill, and I was just like, okay. He died. Anyway. I wonder if I should play-by-play the picking of champions. We already know
our... Just give me a moment, please. And then also on the side note, because there's some shoutouts that I need to do. Shoutouts to Rob for the Twitch Prime sub for 16 months and upgrading the Twitch Prime sub to Tier 1 sub. And also shout out to Siren Delphi, subscribed to Tier 1 and subscribed for 2 months. So thank you to both of you too. And then Siren Delphi also had a message called just a hashtag KWM win. Anyways.
How much does it cost to subscribe for a month or per month?
This month is September, so you actually get a half off. And for this month only, you can subscribe for $2.50.
Per month?
Not per month. Per month is $5 usually. It's half off this month though, just for the month of September. So you get the sub for $2.50 this month, and then $5 the rest of the month, or $5.99. Sorry, I lied. $5.99 for the rest of the months.
That's you're subscribed to more than one. That's a lot of money.
It is quite a bit of money.
How much goes to the actual channel?
It goes to I think I think around 50% goes to the actual channel. So and part of it goes to the Symphonian Education Foundation. So going for a good cause.
Yeah, then everyone should sub right now, except for me, because I'm poor and cheap.
Anyways, I'm really excited for this spicy team comp, but I do have to once again say Katarina Winemixer have the better team comp here, just because Alistar knockup as well as the Malphite knockup with the Amumu's AoE ult, which means Jinx can just free fire with her Jinx rockets, with her fish bones, as well as the free Yasuo ultimates coming in from Alistar and Malphite. However, I do have to give a little bit of caution to their team, just because Rob on the Glacial Augment Nico is going to be a little deadly as well, with the engaged potential there, as well as the Kled and the Leona with the Sivir. So I will have to say that they do have the engaged. Although I do kind of question a little bit on the team comp there with the Taric jungle, but Taric jungle does provide does mean that the Cosmic Radiance will be able to control when the fight happens and when to disengage as well. So I am kind of interested in what happens with this Skid Force 5. Anyways, I am taking a back seat from play-by-play just so I can rest my voice a little bit. It
I
is,
totally understand.
and I agree with Violet Sociocat. This is so spicy. So spicy that I need a little bit of water to cool myself down. Ah, this is sparkling water. Blackberry tangerine.
I'm gonna give a very public shout out to our uh, spreadsheet whore, our spreadsheet updater, who is currently right now updating the spreadsheet for the PMA LCS SummerSlam, and I love that guy. He's amazing. So thank you, spreadsheet whore, for everything that you do for us.
I'm a little tired. That first game was so spicy. It was so much action. I am tired, but you know what? I'm living.
Living the dream.
Yup, living the drink. And I can sprinkle in the ability names for some of these champions if you need me to.
I appreciate that because I am not going to know most of them or any of them.
I know enough of them. Then I can look up the ones I don't know.
I can literally, like, even though I just looked up Malphite's ability names like 20 minutes ago, I don't remember what any of them are. Except for Ground Slam. I remember that one, which is his E.
That's the one that I forgot. That's the I know Seismic Shard and I know Thunderclap and I know the Unstoppable Force.
Seismic Clap. Seismic Clap?
No, Thunderclap.
God. Oh my god. Seismic Shard.
Seismic Shard is the Q. Thunderclap is the W. Unless they haven't updated that name yet, because it was Thunderclap.
It's Thunderclap. It is. I remember when I looked at it, what it was. I wonder if it was like a cheat sheet for ability names. Of Legend, ability, and cheat sheet.
Oh, I almost forgot to change the stream settings because I am a dum-dum.
Okay, I didn't find a cheat sheet for the ability names, but I did find a really interesting spreadsheet that somebody made called League of Legends Champ Cheat Sheet, and it has a lot of really interesting information. I may have to make a copy. Make a copy. I drive. Okay. This is really cool. Spreadsheet whore would love this.
Except I cannot look at it right now, so you're gonna cast it on your own because that'd be great.
Wait, what?
I'm analyzing. Don't worry, I'm still color casting. Don't worry.
But you said you can't see it?
I can see. I'm not gonna see the spreadsheet right now.
No.
10 seconds.
I paused at 12. Can you go to 12?
Yep, I'll go to 12.
Wait a second. No, sorry, just yet.
12? I'm at 13. Oops. Go to 13.
Okay,
sorry.
Hold on, yeah. Okay, I'm at 13, but don't start it yet. I just need to get this set up or I'm crazy. Is Nico mid? Yeah.
Hurry up. I would like to get this done first. 13? Are you at 13?
I'm ready.
Okay, 3.
Hold on. 2, 1, play.
Let me just adjust this. And let me get the overlay in. Just give me a minute. Sorry.
Right now, we have KWM stacked 5-man in a bush, while Biscuit Force 5 is 5-man spreading. So both teams are playing it very safe, watching for the engage, for the invade in different ways. Not look like we're gonna see an invade on the side of KWM, but hard to say for sure. They're moving now together.
Yep. Moving
Oh,
together.
maybe they are invading. What do I know? Nope, nope. And they've been seen, so everyone's kind of splitting off in their own thing. So, yep, it is. There was some small amount of posturing for an invade. It looked like, but it didn't really happen.
Let's be friends forever.
Interesting starts. Oh.
Yep. It's also interesting how much that Rob would go to lane and lost a CS for the sake of helping out Tarek that first clear. But again, I don't really know how jungle Tarek works.
I mean, Rob didn't lose too many minions from
he
that.
Just lost one.
Just lost one.
I'm more worried about the XP than I am about the actual minion itself. That's going to give a pretty decent guaranteed first level 2 to Django and Chains.
Nice trade. Oh. Okay, anyways.
However, Rob is definitely getting more, I think, on the trade than Django and Chains.
Really nice minion advantage coming in from Spooked. That the rockets coming, or the chompers coming in.
We still have some fighting going on in the mid lane, but it looks like Django and Chain is going to Yasuo Whirlwind thingy away. Where he jumps from minion to minion, whatever that's called.
Yeah, his dash.
Yeah.
His dashy thingy.
Dashy thingy. That is the technical term, dashy thingy. That is the term that nearly every caster for League of Legends uses.
Oh, Rob.
We have some more. Oh, he ignited in the mid lane, and we have first blood going to Rob. We have Necro Guy, Kled into. We have Mammoth Shadow flashes away. That was good. Oh yeah. We have a flash from Necro Guy into MF Shadow. And he is getting back on his horsey thingy, which is actually a bird, I think.
Scarl. His name is Scarl. Disrespect, Scarl. It's a lizard.
We have some fighting going on in the bot lane. Ignite on Alistar, and Alistar is going to survive it. Wow. Oh, but we have the Q from OG Juice Man. Not Q, but auto attack. But a return kill from Spooked. Some great trades going on in the bot lane.
Yeah, great find from OG Juiceman as well as Spoot. Both AD carries playing that pretty well actually. Being able to turn on some of that engages that the supports were dishing out. So pretty good find from both AD carries.
We have a happy by 3 going against contesting and getting the scuttle from Prodigy. I have to say this is probably a bit of a revenge on Happy by 3's part because of how he got I don't know what's the word, he got messed up.
Nice trade coming in from Spooked onto OG Juiceman. Nice trade from switching from the Fishbones to Pow Pow. Good switcheroos there from the Jinx.
I keep forgetting that they switched sides. Ooh, nice wind wall from Django and Chain. But there is a stun coming out from Happy by 3, but does not quite make Django and Chain.
Anyways, I see there's still even in CS all around. However, Rob does have a kill over Yasuo, a slight gold lead as well, and a 7 CS lead on the Jinx onto the Sivir. Jinx into a Sivir is a really good matchup, just because of that nice range advantage that Jinx provides with her auto attacks with their Fishbones. And as you know about Sivir, you can't Fell Shield auto attacks. So, unless it's like a Braum passive, but it's still not the auto attack that's being that the Fell Shield's blocking.
Going into Emmo Shadow on the top lane. He's gonna get knocked off of his horse. Emmo Shadow has putting some nice damage on Necro Guy, but they look like they disengage. Necro Guy getting kind of and MF Shadow kills Necro Guy. It's really interesting to see Necro Guy sit him in those minions like that. I think that was ultimately what.
Yeah, the minion waves hurt. Minion waves, you know what?
They do.
Minions beat you up. Nice.
We have an ult coming in from Rob. Yasuo dodges it, and
Nice.
Rob is going to get ignited by Django Unchained, but it doesn't look like he's gonna die. Oh, but then he gets whirlwinded to death. Tornadoed. This is Texas. He got hurricane.
Anyways, great job of the sweeping blade by Jingo Unchained, dodging a lot of Nico's abilities. So great job on Jingo Unchained there. Good attempt though by Rob on that ultimate there. So yeah, great job. Now in the mid lane, Yasuo is actually is even actually with Rob. So good job.
Yeah, almost exactly.
Oh, and we see a nice freeze coming in from the side of the bot side of Katarina Winemixer. Spook really knows how to manage the wave so that it freezes on his favor, on Spook's favor.
We have Necro going into Embo Shadow in the top lane, while there's also a fight in the bot lane going in on AD Prodigy, and he's going to die from Biscuit Hats. The fight is still happening from Emo Shadow, but and it looks like Emo Shadow is going to get his little blast thingy back at the dragon. There's still fights going on over here. Rob, and it looks like they're going to posture possibly for the dragon, not so much. Like everyone's kind of getting away and resetting. Necro Guy taking some plates in the top lane as his just reward for getting the defeat of Malphite.
Nice use of chompers by Spooked, I think. Kind of disengages the fight and kind of just zones the enemy. Zoning chompers are always very important, I think. So yeah. Anyways, we're just waiting. We're just seeing a little bit of trade going into the bot lane. Spook really knows how to trade with Jinx. So good job on Spook.
We have a ult from Rob in the mid lane going on Django Unchained with stuns from Happy by 3 and ignited by Rob, and Happy by 3 gets the kill off on Django Unchained.
Yeah, a really good gank coming in from Happy by 3 on that Taric jungle.
I think we see here Keegan
Happy by 3.
Happy by 3's kind of ability to macro. We have an ult coming in from Necro Guy in the bot lane. Stun from Leona.
Good flash from Spook. Sorry, go ahead.
My brain. Necro Guy is going to ropey thingy, and we have Sivir coming in and and a flash from Necro Guy to get the kill. 2 kills. Vitalis, would you like to P play by play?
Oh yeah, don't worry, dude. I got you. I'm specking right. I'm specking right now. Getting in this game. I'll tell you what timer I'm at. You guys keep going.
9:30, 9:39, 9:40, 9:41. Oh, and the unstartled.
We have an ult from Emma Shadow on the top lane. Rob flashes away from it. Excellent flash from Rob. And Happy by 3 coming in to support Rob and help him get away.
And nice unstoppable force coming in from MF Shadow. Unfortunately, got flashed away.
Is it like 10:05?
10:07, close enough.
10:09.
10:09.
11.
Holy moly, I'm so good. All right.
We didn't have a pause this game.
You didn't have a pause?
No.
That's
we had
actually
last
terrific.
game, but not this game. I mean, we're due. It could happen at any moment.
Oh my god. Yo, is that Happy by 3 on the legendary Taric jungle?
Yes!
Oh my god, he keeps talking about it.
Well, he's doing it, and he's doing really well. Necro Guy going in on MF Shadow on the top lane, doing some nice damage. He's going to stay involved. Getting another lock-in on MF Shadow. MF Shadow just flashes away, but it's not enough, and Necro Guy is going to get the kill.
Kled main.
Jingo Unchained has gone in, but Necroguy's gonna chain him. Get it? Chain him. But he's gonna get flashed. Oh, tower help, tower assist from Necroguy gets the kill from the Yasuo gank.
That's what happens when you try and interrupt the chain of command, brother.
Get it? We have an OG Juice Man pressing R to get everybody involved, facing down Necroguy. An excellent ult from Biscuit Hat, and they get the kill. I'm getting better at this.
Yeah, dude.
The bear trap.
It's that Veto Pro energy.
Anyways, the bear trap on the rope is really good for Kled right now, just because of that massive grievous wound that he actually provides when he yanks somebody on that bear trap on the rope. So really winning that fight for against MF Shadow as well as the Yasuo.
So we have to appreciate just how hard Biscuit Force 5 is dominating this game right now. We have a unstoppable thingy coming in from Kled, going in on the bot lane. So we have a 4-man bot lane. They're diving under tower with Kled, which is what he's good at doing. And they're going to get both kills. One going to Sivir, one going to Kled. And we have an ult coming in from Tarek to save them from the tower damage.
Wow, Happy by 3 showing really good effectiveness on the Tarek jungle. I was kind of was just like, what the heck is going on with this draft? It sounds like
and Prodigy comes in trying to save it. Prodigy is going to get some of these kills, but he still is going to go down to OC Juice Man.
Wait!
Oh my God!
Are you serious?
Unreal!
But real talk, can someone please right-click the Amumu there, though? Like, anyone?
Seriously.
Yes, I'm
asking for a friend.
Amumu doesn't have friends. What are you talking about?
Was that? Meanwhile, MF Shadow is going to get probably a free tower here in the top lane. Is that going to be first tower? It is. And now no, there's a wave. We'll see.
Yeah. What? Ha. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, nice flash from Jingo Unchained.
Biscuit Hat though. He's coming in hot.
Yeah. Unstoppable force being used to try and get away from the Kled, but yeah, that happened.
Somebody please clip that. Somebody please clip that triple kill from Amumu, please.
Seriously,
because that was godly.
Seriously, that was amazing. Oh my God, I'm still speechless. I'm just gonna sit under a tower against 4 people, and even though they're all there beating on me, I'm still gonna get like 3 kills.
If you're gonna tower dive, at least kill them.
Necroguy is trying to go in on this tower, but it's still not happening. We still don't have a tower kill. Oh my God, this game. Hey, Vitalis, I need you to have that Clown Fiesta music ready to go.
Oh, really? I mean, just go on Spotify and then type in Mexican Hat Dance. Like, literally just do that. There's your Clown Fiesta music.
When I was watching the VODs from last night, this morning, I was really entertained by that. I just wanted to say that.
I did my
Anyways,
best.
let's focus on this game right here, right now. But we'll see. Oh, Asian Prodigy tries to come in the Vanish toss, but misses.
You hate to see it. Oh,
we
some
have
action on the bot lane, though.
R pressed by OC Juice Man, but the ult from Leona doesn't quite go through, and so, oh my God, we have a dive from Prodigy, but Necroguy blasts himself away when he gets knocked off his horse. I'm gonna keep calling it a horse. I like that better.
It's a.
Oh, we have an ult from MF Shadow, and Amumu gets the kill and flashes away before he dies from tower hits.
Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Don't disrespect the Scarl, the lizard, okay? The
He's
cute
a lizard?
Yes, he's a lizard.
Well, what do I know? I don't play Kled. I only get killed by Kled.
So actually very clutch there. Prodigy not exactly holding the ults for him to dismount. And so the ult actually ends up dismounting Necroguy, meaning the crowd control is removed. So Necroguy can easily escape from that one. But then MF Shadow visits back at the Malphite ult and, just collapse him with his gigantic rock fists. And that's all she wrote.
And also I think a huge shout out to Spook's placement of chompers, right? To disengage from the 3-man engage onto them, really zoned the enemy team away, so that they are forced to walk all the way around.
Happy by 3 spending a lot of time in the bot lane, which I can appreciate on one hand, but it's allowing Amumu to kind of create pressure in other areas of the lane, like mid right now, as he goes in on Rob, preventing Rob from backing, which I think was just more of a delaying tactic for Rob's back.
Ah, yes. Buster just linked me the Benny Hill theme. That's the traditional clan fiesta music. Like, usually the chase music, but like I just felt like using Mexican hat dance yesterday. I feel like it fit better. It's quite literally a fiesta.
It really was.
I'm not playing that right now because I don't want to pause this wonderful action right here. But if no, we're not having somebody sing it. Forget that.
Okay.
Good enough. Good enough.
Maybe if someone just runs around like halfway around the map, we can just rewind it and have him play Benny Hill theme or something. That's always an option.
It looks like they're posturing for some Ocean Drake. See what happens here.
Yeah.
And someone is calling for what do you call the thing? Rift Herald.
Rift Herald. Shall we?
Shall be on the
maybe
Rift
a
Herald.
trade Dragon for Rift Herald, but we shall see. No. Dragon is winning the fight so far against Prodigy.
This is a scary place to be, right? Enough Katarina Wine Mixer.
We have an not ult, but a sun coming in. We have an ult from Amumu. Ult from
Oh my god.
Rob, and oh my god, they are just destroying.
Holy
The
moly.
only one getting away is MF Shadow, and they're gonna be able to do whatever they want. They're gonna take mid turret. It looks like they're gonna get Dragon as well.
So both these teams have explosive team fight comps here, and honestly, Biscuit Force 5 just kind of got the upper hand there. They were on top of the engage. They started that out with Biscuit Hats Leona, and then they all just kind of dogpiled them. And, you know, perhaps the callback or like what to do wasn't necessarily quite clear from the side of Katarina Wine Mixer. And so some of them tried to turn, some of them tried to run away. And so then, like, they're all just in that sweet spot where Rob can just flash in, get a slick Nico ult, and honestly, 4 for 0.
Let's appreciate the timing of Biscuit Force 5, because it looks like they're getting 2.5 turrets, a Rift Herald, and a Dragon from that one team fight.
This is actually a very slick objective conversion. So admittedly the mid turret was already low, but going straight to the Dragon, and then what I really like there that sets them apart is the proactivity of calling Herald. And unfortunately, it looks like Katarina Wine Mixer just wasn't expecting that one. Even if they were, Amumu ult was down, Malphite ult was down, OSR ult was down. So I don't think it's very likely they could have contested that one because the Nico ult was already back up.
It looks like they may try and trade and get this bot turret, but that looks like it's going to be yes, but hard to say.
So, you know, really, I honestly like Tarek Jungle by itself, like, kind of has me scratching my head. But, like, what I really love how the Tarek fits in the comp here, though, because they have 2 teamfight cons with massive AoE ults. You have the Nico ult, the Leona ult, but what they really have in spades in this team is clean engage, because Necro Guy's Kled can pretty much force an engage pretty heavily, and he doesn't necessarily have to hit 4 people with his ult to get a clean engage, right? He just runs in and does it. And then Happy by 3 has the Tarek invulnerability when they go in, so they don't get comboed by Katarina Wine Mixer as long as they're utilizing the Tarek ult as they go in. And then, in addition to that, a lot of their big power play ults, Leona ult, Nico ult, Sivir ult, and even Kled ult, for example, generally are going to be on lower cooldowns than that of the Malphite ult, and especially the Amumu ults. That's going to take a while to be relevant.
My favorite dragon is Ocean Drake, and BFF has 2 of them. And with as much CCs as they have, if they're getting low in a fight, they can disengage from a fight and just heal up, which is going to make them really great and sustained.
And honestly, what's really...
We have some Necro guy popped the Rift Herald in the top lane. It's gonna get some damage off on that tower, but it looks like they're gonna kill other side from that. We have an ult from Jingo Unchained with
The
a
last
knockup
Whisper
from
comes in.
Mr. Matt, and he's gonna have to ult away. Jingo Unchained trying to catch back up to him, but not quite managing it. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Biscuit Hat and OG Juice Man are going to. What was that ult from Prodigy?
Oh,
Oh my God!
Rob just catches
Rob
out.
just absolutely murders.
Tangle
Malphite.
Barbs. Tangle Barbs really hitting it hard.
We have the ult from
Good
Biscuit
flash.
Hat.
Good flash from
Great
Swoop.
flash.
Dodging that solar flare, so that's a really good splash on Swoop's part. Spoop's actually making a really good position, really good positional decisions.
Are they gonna go for Baron here? No.
No, I don't think so. And then we see so in terms of goal differences, I'm gonna pull up the goal differences right now. We see the huge gold advantage on that Nico, as well as a sizable gold lead on the Kled. Amuma technically has a gold lead on Taric, but it's also Taric jungles. So Taric Jungle is gonna be able to have a lot of protection for the his teammates anyway. So, and his item's gonna be rather cheaper anyways, I think.
So, I've been talking about how this is such, an ultimates weighted type game, and the biggest window of opportunity for Katarina Wine Mixer is now gone. The reason I say that is because Taric has hit level 2 on his ultimate, and he's picked up the Righteous Glory. So now its Cosmic Radiance is finally only 135 seconds worth of cooldown, meaning there's only going to be around, a 30-second window or something like that. And actually, with a 117-second Amumu cooldown, it's only going to be 18 seconds is the window where they can take a fight with all their ults up without Cosmic Radiance, unless they get them to blow ults out of tandem, right? So now, with that cooldown reduction in level 2 ults, Happy by 3's Taric is slowly going to be closing that window of opportunity for Katarina Wine Mixer, because realistically, if you trade ult for ult against this comp that Biscuit Force 5 has designed, they actually have all the options they need.
Unchained going into a ult from MF Shadow, they go into an ult from Django Unchained, and they are going to just murder this Necro guy.
Yep.
Goodbye on that Gled. Nice combo coming in from MF Shadow and Yasuo.
That being said, Rob and Happy by 3 take the advantage and get a third Ocean Drake. That is insane.
Ganon's honestly wetter than the Ocean Drake is right now.
I'm a Leona main, guys. That's like heaven. That's my heaven right there. Is 3 Ocean Drakes.
Anivia loves 3 Ocean Drakes too.
I think my heaven is seeing the other team's nexus explode. If we're being honest.
That's
fair.
True. I'm gonna be sticking with the Ocean Drakes.
Ooh.
I don't care if I win as long as I have that sweet. Did Malphite just use his ult?
Nah. He used the top side, so if Malphite had an ult there, that would have been a very easy clean pick on the back line. I talk about how weighted towards Biscuit Force 5 this game is in ultimates, but I still can't disrespect the wombo combo that I have going here. Because overall, if they manage to catch out Biscuit Force 5 and pile all their ults on them in succession, there's gonna be no chance for the Taric to respond with Cosmic Radiance. Nico's already gonna be dead, Sivir's already gonna be dead, the Cled's probably gonna be dismounted already, and so that leaves your Taric and Leona, who probably won't die in the initial thing, but then you have an excited Jinx who's just gonna clean house. So depending on how they wombo, they need the pick and burst style of team fight for Katarina Wine Mixer, and then Biscuit Force 5 needs the front to back type style.
I agree with that. Just because of Jinx just being able to just kite away, they do front to back, just kite away with rockets and just rockets. Well, I mean miniguns too, but only when you're near somebody. As you see the recall coming in right now. And we see some ward clearage right here. Nothing exciting right now. Nothing exciting, but a little bit of back here. And while we see a little bit of back here, let's just look at some of the item choices we have. I don't see the slow items from the GLP or the Twin Shadows just yet from the Nico, but the GLP seems to be being built right now with the Hextech Revolver.
We have a bit of a bandage engaged from Prodigy, but neither team really bites on it.
Hey, if we want to talk items, OG Juiceman actually opted for the cheaper, more economical build for Sivir running the Reaver Phantom Dancer, but I actually disagree with that a little bit, especially since he was doing so effectively in lane, came out of lane with basically 4 kills. I really would have liked to see him go into the Reaver Infinity Edge coming out of lane so that he could really look to start, blowing up these fights a lot.
And after Jinx gets that Rune on Hurricane, she's really gonna be able to be super effective in that team fight stage especially with the Malphite and the Amumu.
We have an ult popped onto the MF Shadow, but we have an ult from MF Shadow going in. An ult from Tarek is going to shoot everybody. An ult from Rob is going to stun everybody. And it's just ult versus ult fight. And it looks like BFF is just coming out on top with that. Great job from Kled on popping the ult when Malphite was basically by himself, which forced all the other ones to come in, but it just wasn't enough.
But a special shout out, honestly, to Tarek right there. Timing of that Cosmic Radiance saved the entire team, just being able to keep them all healthy and alive for that prolongation of that team fight. And that might be game. You might be right. They're trying to stop it right here. Jingo and Chain comes in. Rob.
Another ult from Rob. Holy boatload. Yeah, this is over.
This is game. Yeah.
Over? Maybe it's not over.
Might not.
We have a stun going on Mumu. If Mumu can get his what a great turn from the side of KWM. Like solid. Probably not enough to make up for that previous team fight, but they didn't lose the game.
Yeah, they didn't quite lose the game yet. You're quite right. Great shout out to a lot of shout out to KWMs being able to find that one moment to save the Nexus.
It looks like they're gonna try and get Baron here as like a last ditch effort to be like.
They have to be careful. The Sivir and the Tarek is still up.
And Happy by 3 probably has a smite available.
Yeah, Tarek still has his smite available, so...
Mumu there? Yeah, Mumu's there.
Yeah, the TP's coming in from Kled. Kled has his ult charge up. Kled has charge up.
Oh, we have an ult coming in from
Kled.
Necro Guy. Kled, thank you. He goes right in on the Jinx. Jinx is down. Alistar is down. We have a knockup from Giordino Tank, but he is down. This game is over. Triple kill, Baron. Only one up left is Malphite. There is no way that KWM does not lose now. We have a knockup from, for some reason, and okay.
Really strong game coming in for Biscuit Force 5. Really good job, honestly, and taking down and getting the 2-0. I think their first 2-0 against Katarina Winemixer. Good games to both teams. So yeah, we'll make the strong poll. Who do you think is the MVP? I want to give it to Happy by 3 on the Keegan on the my words
I
on
have
the
to
Tarek.
agree with you. His kind of macro gameplay was just he seemed to always be in the right spot at the right time for the most part. Always knew when to take Dragon. Got those 3 oceans, which I love. I would agree with you completely.
So yeah, I have to especially with the clutch Cosmic Radiance that the Tarek provided. and being able to pull out that spicy victory with the with the Tarek jungle. So I'm gonna give it to Tarek. As soon as I make the straw poll because I'm just chilling here.
Good.
Who are
Yeah,
you giving it
honestly,
to?
I think if you want to go towards like the two most likely votes for MVP in my mind, got to be Rob or Happy by 3. And we talked about the Terra cult, of course, being like the it factor on that team comp because both comps were very explosive, very ults, focused, looking for the same type of fight. But you saw multiple times the Terra cult coming through, like especially in that last fight, they thought they caught out the Malphite, but a catch on Malphite is very difficult to make, and so they almost killed him. But then he made the turn with a 3-man knockup for the Yasuo. But any other fight, that would have been an overextension by Biscuit Force 5. But the Terra cult came in and saved at least 2 people who were chilling below a quarter health there. And so that's a really strong thing. But for the most explosiveness, like shocking things that happened on screen, like Rob's Nico ult's destructive. Those blew open at least 3 fights in the game. So I think for my money, it's between those two, and I can't decide which.
I'm right now. However, there are currently 6 votes in on the poll, and Happy by 3 is a winning 4-1 to 1. So if you want to change that, put in your votes now. It's now 5-1 to 1. I'll give it about another minute. Close the polls. I will say that Rob won the vote by one vote for game 1. So Rob, if you will make your way to the MVP player of the game 2, it looks like player of the game 2. Then when we close this, we'll get in there. I'm just gonna call it Happy by 3. Get yourself in there as well.
All right, I will actually see you guys later. I may end up needing to cast another one. Not sure yet.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Thank
see
you,
ya.
my
Joining
spot.
us.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go into the player of the game chat for the MVP interview, and we'll be right there.
Player of the game 2. Happy player of the game 2. There we go. Hello. Happy by 3 and Rob. Welcome to the player of the game where y'all just completely destroyed. Actually, it was really even. I'll give credit to KWM. It was a really even game. But y'all were just very dominant tonight against KWM. How do y'all feel?
Real good.
Okay.
Gotta tell you, real good.
I'm okay.
So I'm assuming that all of your team is listening right now, and so before we start any questions, I have to say that OG Juice Man, for that mad disrespect you gave me earlier, screw you, man.
Screw you, man. Oh, hey, Ogie. Amazing. I'm sorry that he hurt your feelings. I know he didn't mean it.
No, he meant it. He meant it. He did that on purpose.
Can I just tell you how happy I am that of all the times for me to finally get my head out of my ass and get player of the game, it's when you and Hoagie are casting because you're like my 2 favorite people.
Aw, gee, thank you.
And I was so happy that you were the one casting our game last night, and then we got to cast
it was so much fun.
which was just so awesome.
Wholesome brotherly content.
Lies, Garfield Juice. Lies. Okay. So my first question, and I've been holding this in since the first pick ban. When KWM had locked in Tarek, why did y'all continue to ban supports in the second round of bans?
That's because our captain does pick and bans, so we do whatever he wants.
I couldn't tell you.
It's very.
I do think there. To be fair,
honestly,
I do think there was a little part of us that wasn't sure what was going on in the jungle, so he may have been spooked that Matt was going to flex the Tarek somewhere. But like, it's Matt's one trick. Like,
because and I'll give credit for this because Necro Guy called out because Tarek is a jungler. And you know what? I can't dispute
Tarek is a jungler, man.
I cannot at all dispute that.
Joe told me like 4 days ago when that thread happened in the PMA LCS group, I was like, I really want to try Taric jungle, and he's like, okay, if we win game 1, you can have your Taric jungle.
I'm
it
roll.
works.
It did.
I'm rolling my eyes. Just kidding. That was a great game. Great.
It really
clutch
was.
clutch ultimates, by the way. Clutch cosmic radiance.
So-
Very clutch. Golf claps.
So, Rob, you won MVP for the first game. What? It was a really, really back and forth game. What was going through your mind, and what was kind of going on in comms and chat with your team as that game was going on?
That game was really annoying. Just because the Garen would run right past me, straight onto our server, but then the rest of the team would just stand there, and I'm like trying to imagine me with my arms wide open, my legs wide open, trying to stop 4 people from charging. That's exactly what that game was for me. Like I had the 4 of them distracted while the 4 of my team was trying to kill the one Garen, and that game was just hard to manage front to back when I am the front line and the back line is on their front line. Like it was
So-
just hard.
So how do you think y'all pulled it out in the end?
Because I'm a god.
He was like TFT Morgana, says Garfield.
You mean game 1?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I
Oh,
feel
Max?
like. Why are we golf clapping? I feel
I
like
am golf clapping. I always golf clap.
game 1 was just a lot of being patient, honestly. I mean, Joe, credit where credit's due, Joe did a super good job of like calling us off when it was time to call off and not overcommitting to an engage before it was a fight we knew we could win.
Yay, biscuit hat.
I feel that I'll say that I much mad props to Prodigy, because I know he's a relatively new jungler, and I felt that he held his own. What was going through your mind, Happy by 3, on that first engage at the Scuttle where he clapped you?
Yeah. Well, what was going through my mind going into the engage was Amumu has a pretty shitty early game and Warwick has a pretty great early game.
Oh,
So I was
sure.
like, yeah, easy peasy. My top will rotate. Everything will be fine. I miscounted how much he would heal off of Scuttle. I mean, obviously I knew he would heal off Scuttle, but I was not ready for it to be quite so ridiculous. And then, yeah, got clapped.
Like Garen flash queued you.
Yeah. And then after getting clapped, my thought was just stay off tilt and figure it out.
Oh, and you did a really good job of that.
Stay off tilt is a prime way to actually win games.
game.
So
Yeah.
so good for you.
Appreciate
So,
it.
But props to Prodigy. Actually, major props to Prodigy for the
yeah, dude.
for the sick Amumu
Oh,
plays.
yeah.
Actually, you got
Yeah, honestly,
somebody-
him
somebody-
getting to that Scuttle early, like him being on Scuttle and almost done with it before I got there, was like what made that play. If we had hit Scuttle at the same time, there's no way he would have taken it just because Warwick is stupid early game.
I was just saying, and Mr. Prodigy is in the chat right now. I was just saying that I had never seen Prodigy play a jungle game, so I was really surprised to see that he'd been subbing jungle. And
That triple kill.
I was like, he got triple kill. And also we were just amazed in game 2 when he dove into 4 while they were on tower. It was his tower, to be fair. But he dove 4, and I don't think he ulted them. He just was there, and they were hitting him, and he wasn't dying, and then he got like a triple kill or something.
Amumu is tanky, man, especially after
Can I-
aftershock.
Can I bring up my favorite part of this match?
Sure.
Sure.
Draft of game 2 when we locked the Taric and they tried to ban me out was maybe the most joy that I've felt this month. Just watching them try to ban out my jungler and being like, brah, I already locked in. We're
So-
done.
As someone who draws a ban every single game with Nvidia,
The first ban every game.
every single game, I have to admit that on one hand it's really super annoying, but on the other, mad respect is felt. You know,
Yeah. Appreciate that. You really do get first banned every fucking game, dude. It's ridiculous.
There was one time I didn't, and it was when that was when Hoagie was subbing for someone for Will, and he got first
they
banned.
did Twitch first?
They
Oh
did
yeah,
Twitch
that was when I
first.
played with you guys. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us on this lovely night on this game. So this has been a great game. If there's any more questions for chat any
Yeah,
questions from
any-
chat before
Any
we
questions
move?
for chat for either of our MVP winners?
I guess I have a question for both. I guess both Rob and Happy by 3. So
Bye.
what?
Oh,
Oh, you're
is there a question?
yes.
Yeah.
Before I go into the end, I just wanted to ask, how do you feel about your team's progress over the split? Because this is the last game. Is this the last game for you guys, or is this next week?
No,
we
we
have
have one game next week.
You have one more game next week. So how do you guys feel about your progress on this team throughout the split? Because it's almost nearing to the end of the regular season. So how do you guys feel about your team's progress?
We're number 1.
No, genuinely, I think statistically, we're 0-1-2, tied for last before tonight. But I really genuinely think that that doesn't reflect where we're at. I don't know. I think we will be just fine because we've got a real good attitude, and I appreciate that about these guys. Even when we're losing, no one ever tilts. They're just super nice and calm. So it's great.
Glad to hear that, and great job, great games to everybody. And before we close out, this is Super Hoagie on the main streamer / casting. Did the PvP for the first game and colors for the second one, and then joined with me is
The Big Gan Wiener.
yeah. So have a good night, and go check out the other game that's going to be coming on right now. There's several games coming on right now, so go check them out. The links for the stream will be on chat, hopefully, because I don't know where they will be. Have a good night.
All right.